Meadville won 8 games last year and made a second straight appearance in the D10 5A championship. This time they lost to Grove City, and they graduated a talented senior class, including District 10 leading rusher Isaiah Manning. Manning rushed for 2,500 yards and 31 touchdowns and was also a star in defense. Meadville also lost Julius Reed in graduation, who ran for 828 yards and 11 touchdowns, and Deshaun Wofford, who ran for 726 yards and 7 touchdowns. Meadville also graduated Destin Beck, William Paskowski, Jacob Martin, Isaac Whistler, and Tyler Amory, as the Bulldogs line was gutted by graduation. Meadville will count on 3 key seniors to lead the way, including starting quarterback Colin Kilburn. Jonte Brown's in the backfield as running back and a defensive star, while Nate Panchera is back to lead the offensive and defensive lines. One thing Meadville has going for it is a big junior class, including linemen Tommy Pollard and Parker Lord. The Bulldogs returned just 3 starters on offense and 3 on defense, but if the junior class can step up in a big way, Meadville will be a contender for a region title and D10 as well.
I think these guys having confidence coming in. We have a lot of new guys, so them adjusting the varsity speed and everything coming from JV. I think leadership is really important. I feel like this year we're really united because of our leadership. I think that's helping us a lot. Yeah, no, we had pretty bad numbers all winter, but we really came back when the summer rolled around. I think wanting it. We have a winning attitude around here these past few years, so if we want to do it, I think we can.
Really, they're not really disciplined like the younger kids, sophomores, most of the juniors, so I think the leadership's really going to play an important role. I think it's going to be one of the most important parts since we don't have the speed we had last year. We do have some good backs, but I don't know. The linemen are going to have to lead the way. It's going to be important because, like you said, it's brand new. It's a young team. We're going to have to really feel each other out, see where we're going to go. We're going to have to know what each other's going to do. And off that, maybe, if we not even have to speak, but just get something done. I think everyone needs to be disciplined, not make stupid mistakes, really just do their position, make sure they have it down, and not let the other kids down the team.
I mean, if we listen together, work together, I think we got this. Communication, not fighting with each other, doing the stuff right. If we mess up, just finish through. Real important, but like I said, if we just work together, I think we're going to go by this one smoothly. I don't know. I mean, as you see, we don't have that much kids, and we're young too, so we're just gonna have to push ourselves even harder.
Well, you know, we've had a good season last year, a good year before, obviously with the D10 title. But, you know, we lost a lot of guys. We graduated heavy. And so the big thing this year, as we rebuild and get a lot of newer guys into the program, obviously the goal is to be competitive week in and week out. And I think we're going to be that way. We have some real athletic kids, but they don't have a lot of experience. So, you know, our big objective is to get them that game time experience, build towards the future with these guys, and just be competitive every Friday night. Right, you know, we are heavy junior class, sophomore class, real heavy in both those classes, but the senior class is light. So obviously we look at the 3 guys that have been around the most in the offseason. That's Nate Panchera, our big lineman, Colin Kilburn, great experienced quarterback, and then Jonte Brown, who come in as a returning starter at corner. And he played quite a bit at running back for us, too, last year. So we expect him to take over the reins and really give us that punch in the run game. But those are the 3 older guys that we're really relying on. And then we've got some other guys that we think once they get into shape and into game speed that they're going to be able to contribute a little bit, you know, maybe more than we expect. So all in all, it's going to take a total team effort from this group this year. But, you know, we have good chemistry and we have great attitudes, and we'll see how that pans out for us. Well, I don't know that you can replace what we've lost in that backfield over the last 2 years. I mean, you got a guy playing Division I and a couple guys, you know, Antonio and Isaiah playing Division II ball. I mean, that's a tribute to how good those guys were. But, you know, I like the guys that we have coming in. We have some real good athletes, some guys that are untested, not proven yet. But, you know, they've excelled in other arenas, basketball and track and things, so we know they're athletic. And, you know, they have the right attitudes and they put forth the work. So they're going to be thrust into that limelight, and certainly I don't expect them to try to live up to those expectations. I want them to fit into their own game, their own style of play. But in the same sense, there's going to be demands on them and expectations, and I want to see them pull through and carry the team and be successful for us.